With everything that's been going on, I've been working more often, which led me to think a little bit more about my health. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I bought a treadmill, but there's an issue with the amount of work that I put in is that I'm always sitting down when I work, to the point where I'm dreading getting to work because I need to sit down some more, which I don't like doing. So I was really excited when a company named Flexispot decided to contact me and wanted me to test their EQ5 Standing Desk kit. I said yes, of course. And as you can see here, this is the tabletop that they sent me with the EQ5 kit. So the EQ5 is just the legs, if you will, and then the tabletop is something that you can pick as an option. They have many options when it comes to the tabletop. Definitely go check out their website, especially right now. Apparently they're having this huge event with a bunch of sales, so check it out. The link will be in the description. So when it comes to the assembly, it's really straightforward. It's probably easier than building an IKEA furniture. It could be a little daunting, especially the box with the legs was very heavy. It was over 15 kilos, so if you're not used to carrying heavy stuff, take that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. And as you can see, we have all of our components here. We have an adapter, we have, you know, the box with the buttons, and then we have all of our screws perfectly labeled, so there's no confusion there. Super easy. Here I'm gonna lay down on the floor every single part that you need. And as you can see, it's really not that much, especially since 3 of them actually go in together. And you realize quickly that it's really not that complicated, especially the way they label the screws. Love it. So we have those supporting left beam and supporting right beam, and there's this middle rod that you just slide into them, right? And basically this is what will help you adjust the width. Yes, that's right. If you want to change the tabletop and go for something that is way wider, you can still adjust it with those little beams, which is so cool. All right, so there's those 2 little sides plus the corner brackets that we're gonna set up right here. Now I'm using my hand drill here, but you don't need that because there's an Allen key. You will need a drill a little bit later though, because you will need some screws to go through the tabletop. So keep that in mind. Even though they provide you an Allen key, you will need a drill at some point. So this is the part where I add the lifting columns, or as I like to call them, the motor legs. This is where the actuator is placed, and those are like the most heavy parts of the box. Basically, those are the parts that make the box heavy. Everything else is pretty light, but as you can see, you can fix them with 4 screws initially, but I kind of messed up, so I'm only gonna put 3 screws. Now I'm placing the actual feet of the table on top of the lifting beams, of course, and I'm laying down some protection so I can put down the tabletop. There are some pre-drilled holes in the tabletop, so this was really easy. I had to unscrew the bottom part. Remember when I told you it was adjustable? So this is what I'm doing here in order to match those 4 holes with the pre-drilled holes on the tabletop. And then all I have to do is just fasten them again, tighten them again, and now everything is perfect. So those are the screws. Those are the only ones that actually go through the table basically. And yeah, you can see me fixing them. There's 4 of them. They are protected in between the actual screws, the actual support, and the tabletop. There's those little rubber pads that make sure that, you know, there's not going to be any acoustic problems. Also, it's going to dampen everything. I was actually missing one because I'm guessing there's like something that happened in the box. I don't think they sent me a brand new one, but I was afraid it might have been an issue later on, but no problem whatsoever. The table is still leveled and everything is fine. So you can see me fastening the control box, plugging in everything. Everything is in the manual. It's super easy to follow. It's only 3 or 4 plugs, sorry. And then there's an adapter for the adapter, an adapter for the adapter. There's an extension for the adapter, and then you plug in the power cord, right? So they also give you those little 3M cable management zip ties, which I'm not gonna use, but I just wanted to show you since I'm gonna be doing my whole cable management later. But it's really cool that they give you that. They are adhesive with the 3M backing, but you can also screw them in. They are made for that basically. Okay, so here's the desk plugged in. Once you press a button, it's gonna light up a little bit, and then you're gonna have this LED display. So you can see here it says 62. It goes from 62 all the way to 127, that is centimeters, and 127, to give you a ballpark, is almost shoulder height for me. So, you know, way higher than I would want any table to be. But it's cool to know that, for example, if I were to access the bottom of the table, it's not going to be a hassle at all. I can just sit down and work on my cable management from under it. As you can see here, it goes really, really high. I love this thing so much. There's no wobble. Everything was right. Even though I know that I messed up when it comes to the assembly, it doesn't wobble at all. And then when it stops, it basically slows down before stopping. It's not abrupt at all. If you have anything on the table that you're worried might fall down, or because of the table moving, that's not gonna happen. I don't think so, basically. And this is me populating the table to show you what like a normal content creator setup, well, a very basic content creator setup would look like. And then I try going up and down just to make sure, you know, no wobbles, no issues. It is rated to support 100 kilograms, which is a lot, which is way more than, you know, if you were to put 3 monitors and all of that, it wouldn't even get close to 100 kilograms. But it's good to know that it supports all that weight. So that's the EQ5, and this is what it looks like with a tiny light. I have, you know, the Elgato Wave in there. I have my Amazon Fire tablet, a mechanical keyboard. I use this desk clamp as a headphone holder. There's a loop deck in there. I have my Streamer Brain mug with some stuff in it. Basically really trying to simulate the content creator setup. But overall, I love this thing. It's gonna take me a while. I'm probably gonna take a couple of weeks before I replace my main table that you can kind of see in the background there. So I'm not going to be using it as often as I would want very, very soon, but in a couple of weeks I will do the switch basically, and this will be my main table. I can't wait to be able to edit and actually work on this table. Flexispot, thank you so much for sending the EQ5 to me. Guys, please check out the links in the description, mostly because of the event that they're having and the super sales that they're having, but also something very interesting is the tabletops. Check out all of the options that they give you. Other than that, thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Go out there, make me proud, get a level, out.